What's up, everybody? This is Laughcraft. This is actually season 2, episode 1. We're going to start off this season with Microsoft's decision to up their prices, essentially double their prices, but then reverse it at the end of the day. We're going to talk about what we've been playing and maybe a few more things. So, Jonathan, start us off with what you've been playing lately.
Lately I've been playing COD, with you, of course, and I've also been playing Super Smash because my brother has really gotten into it lately, and he's just like, "You need to get it already. You have a Switch. How do you not have it?" So I got talked into it. I ended up buying it like a week or two ago. So I've been playing that a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not used to the roster being so small at first because like I'm used to like whenever you and me play, you have like every character unlocked, and oh god, it's been interesting.
Yeah, it took me a minute to get all those characters too, but I mean, I also have the DLC as well, so I have more characters than um like would normally be on the roster. But I mean, I played with you and your brother. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
Mhm.
And we played a couple of games. I used Sephiroth and Pikachu and Link. So yeah, I had a good time. Super Smash is a fun game. It's just, I mean, I don't consider myself like a professional, but I guess I'm decent. So
Matthew, what I don't understand is like you're good enough to beat like all of our friends. Why don't you just go ahead and go into some kind of tournament and see how well you do?
look, especially online tournament, and I play off, a college connection. I cannot see that like it's gonna be laggy the entire game. Um,
Well, you just play. I don't know. Go to a coffee shop or something, and you just play there.
me like
Just
posting up in like Starbucks playing Smash or post up in McDonald's. Yeah, I think they would be like, "What is this guy doing?" Especially if I got
listen.
hyped and got a kill or something. So,
Listen, I've seen the memes. I've seen where people have taken an entire desktop over to McDonald's. I could see you totally doing that with a Switch. Nobody would bat an eye. As long as you order a few burgers, you're fine.
me and Brittany actually studied one time at a McDonald's. Like we brought both our computers because Kennesaw, the Wi-Fi on campus, was not that good. So like
It was trash.
one time it was like completely gone, and we had like a couple quizzes due. So we went to McDonald's. We like posted both of our computers up, and we were there for like at least 2 hours. I just like as a worker there, I wonder what they thought. Like, what are these people doing?
They probably see worse. In all honesty, they're probably thinking it's like, how bad is their Wi-Fi if they're having to come to McDonald's for this Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Because just dude, Kennesaw's Wi-Fi was trash because everybody was on it. Everybody was
Yeah.
on it, and then people would be DDoSing each other off of it. So it's
Yeah.
no, it's just not worth
Definitely
it.
definitely some crazy times. But yeah, I mean I want to do some video game tournaments in the future, maybe VGC or like for Pokemon or something. I don't know. Like I'll do some tournaments, especially like with some sports coming up as well, like pickleball or disc golf or
Mm-hmm.
something. I just need to have the time and just go do it cuz you don't know if you're actually good at something until you go play like other people, so
See, yeah, I agree. I'm over here just like I've been like all the time. I'm playing on my phone on chess, and like I'm just training myself to the point where like I feel comfortable enough to be like, okay, yeah, I'm good enough to start playing in some like tournaments. But right now, I'm on the same page. Like I understand where you're coming from.
yeah. I mean, you're not grandmaster level yet, Jonathan?
No, absolutely not, dude.
I mean, I
There's some
figured
matches
after we
that I've.
watched Queen's Gambit, we would both be grandmasters, but you know.
Hey, it just. I just remember the week that I got like Ryan hooked onto chess. So she played the entire week, and then she's like, "All right, I'm good. I'm done." Meanwhile, I still like pitch in a few matches every day.
Got you. Yeah. I mean, I played a few games. I go back to it now every now and then, but I mean, mainly been just playing my Switch and video games in general too. Yeah. So, I mean, I got back into
have you?
Skyrim last week. I played a lot of that. Played some
I remember you
Crosscode
telling me.
on the Switch, which is a great indie game. So just and Call of Duty. Basically all I've been playing lately. So I've been having some fun with some games that are out right now, and then we also have Mario coming out
Yeah.
in February
Yeah.
12th, I believe, which is going to be a lot of fun because I heard they have online. So um, hopefully, if
Like
other
you can
friends
play
do
with
it,
friends.
yeah, that's what I heard. But we'll see. You know.
I'm all for it. I remember when I don't remember which Mario it was, but like it was on the Nintendo DS. Like you could play with your friends, and I'd have a few friends that like I would meet up with, and we'd just be playing.
Yeah, no. If you can actually like, it's like good, like it won't lag and that stuff. Like I think it will be fine online. So.
Yeah. The only thing that I always wish for is being able to like talk to our friends online
Oh my
when it comes to
gosh.
that.
Like they have it where you can talk like through the smartphone, but at that point you might as well call them. So it's
Yeah.
just like it needs to be integrated with like within the Switch. And like they could easily do that. Like let's say they Nintendo goes to like a company like Discord like we're talking on right now, and they're like,
Hmm.
"Hey, like why don't you bring Discord to the Switch, integrate it with our games, and we'll give you this money?" And Discord would be like, "Of course, let's do it." So I think like something like that Nintendo could do, because they're definitely like falling short, especially with their online capabilities. So
Dude, I mean, we're getting into 4K gaming, and they need to be able to have the ability to talk to your friends.
yeah, I mean we're getting into like where games, especially on the other systems, have like no load times. They're in 4K. They look amazing. You can talk to your friends. You get achievements. And Nintendo, like their games are amazing. Don't get me wrong, but you don't get achievements. You don't get trophies. Like you can't talk to your friends. You can't even like invite your friends really to a game. Um, like
No,
there's
I
none of
know.
that.
Like,
It's weird, and it should be fixed. Like we're in 2021. Like it's sad that Nintendo's online is like 1990s. So
no, I completely understand. I remember when Jeffy still lived in Georgia, I would go over to his house and like we were able to play COD split screen multiplayer online. And I was thinking about that the other day when we were playing Super Smash, how like me and my brother kept on having to switch controllers off just to be able to play against you. And I'm just like, I wish we could all play together
hmm
in that environment, but my brother would have to get like another Switch himself to be able to have that
I mean, I
functionality.
think you should get a Switch anyways, so then we could all
Yeah,
play.
I
But
agree. I
but
agree. But what I'm saying is, like, if I have a Switch, two people should be able to play online with it.
absolutely. I mean, I think some games you can do that, like Mario Kart. You can play on one Switch and both people can play. But I mean,
Hmm.
I think that's the only game right now in my memory on the Switch that you can do that with, which is really sad. Like all games, like you should be able to play with a guest, like someone else in your house online. Even if you have to like
Like,
pay for online for that other person, you should still be able to have to like be able to do it. So you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, I completely agree. Completely agree. Well, speaking of online payments, what happened with Microsoft?
so on Friday, Microsoft released a post and they were like, okay, now our 6 months for Xbox Live Gold is now going to be $60. Well, previously, Xbox Live Gold was $60 for a year. So essentially, they doubled the prices on everything.
It's too
And I
much.
don't know what they were thinking because, like, the level of backlash Microsoft got was insane. That's all I saw on Twitter, like that entire Friday, was like Xbox Live doubling it. Why would they think this is a good move? And then at the end of Friday, I think it was like 11 p.m. when they tweeted this out.
Hmm.
So imagine
Hmm.
like their departments like just talking like behind the scenes, like, why did you make this decision? Who signed off on this? Like trying to figure out and get to the bottom of this. But like at 11 p.m. they tweeted out that they were reversing the decision. It was bad timing. They were having a bad day. And now that you could play games that are free to play, like Fortnite, Warzone, games like that, you could now
Hmm.
play without Xbox Live Gold. So,
That's good. That's good at least. You could finally play those games.
yeah.
I I remember back like I got Xbox Live a while back, but I don't have it anymore. But like I got it through a roommate of mine, and we just like since he had it, you know how like as long as it's like the home Xbox,
Yeah.
um, then everybody in the whoever has as a profile has Xbox Live, so that's what we ended up doing. And then like when we finally like moved to our separate apartments, I'm just like, well, I don't have Xbox Live anymore.
Yeah, no.
uh,
I think yeah, I don't know what they were thinking, but they started the day like really getting trashed on Twitter, and they ended it like getting praised on Twitter essentially. So it was just funny, kind of like the flip flop of everything that happened that day. And I think Microsoft ended the day obviously a lot better than the way they started. But I mean, I
yeah,
think they kind of showed their hand, and eventually, like they're going to either take away Xbox Live Gold, which I think they do, because you already get it when you get Game Pass Ultimate, because that's their ultimate goal is to get everyone on Xbox
Game
Live,
Pass Ultimate.
Game Pass Ultimate, because that's a monthly fee, $15 a month or whatever, um, and you get all these
It's a
games
lot.
with it. All Xbox's first party games are on there day one, so instead of
Hmm.
having to spend $60 for a game, you just pay their $15 a month and you can play through it. So I mean, it's definitely a like good price, and there's a lot of good games on Xbox Live. Game Pass Ultimate,
You
but
keep jumping back
I don't
and
know what I'm
forth.
saying. You know what I'm talking about. Game Pass. It's definitely a good service, but I think they started too soon, especially during a pandemic, pushing
Hmm.
that on everyone. So
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like everybody's like bullied them into like lowering the price back. There's just like no way that's gonna stick. And I remember you texting me and just like, did you hear about what Xbox did? And I'm just like, yeah, I saw it on the news. I saw some like I get notifications and I saw that like they did that. But then like I was reading the article and it said that they lowered the price right back down.
yeah, I just thought it was really interesting. What they need to do, and what would put them ahead of everyone else, is if Microsoft was just like, hey, now to play online games, it's free. It's just free to play online games. Now you can come and subscribe to Game Pass. We got all these games. We're gonna have the new Elder Scrolls Day One. We're gonna have the new Fallout or Starfield or like all those Bethesda games are gonna be day one on Game Pass. Like when
Hmm.
those games
Hmm.
release, like people are gonna sign up for Game Pass because they don't have to pay $60 for a game. They just pay $15, and they're gonna see that as a way better deal. Like you could get all those games for like 4 months, paying the same price as just one game. So like people are gonna look to that and get that instead of, um, paying for a game. So
All I know is that subscription services are continuing to go up in price. I got a notification the other day that Netflix is like, all right, standard plans going up in price. I don't. It's like $13.99 for me now. I was just like, I thought I was only paying $10 for this. So
yeah,
I'm just like, okay, so that's going up in price, and then, ugh, dude, I feel like everywhere I go, it's just like subscribe to my subscription plan. Amazon Prime,
yeah,
Netflix, Disney Plus. I hope people have been watching WandaVision. I've only made it through the first episode. I need to catch up. Um, what else? What else? What else? I feel like I'm missing subscription. Xbox Live. I don't have a PlayStation, so I don't have any part in that. But
PSN Plus. I mean,
yeah,
HBO Max. You have
HBO Max.
Peacock. You
You got
have
Hulu. You got
Hulu,
Hulu.
ESPN Plus.
Oh, ESPN Plus last night because we're filming this today right after the Conor McGregor fight.
Yeah,
Dude, the amount of tweets because the ESPN Plus or application broke. Like I have it and like I try to log in to see like any highlights of the fight or anything.
yeah,
Broken last night. Everybody was tweeting out a storm to Dana White being like, "We need our money back. What we paid money for this. Why can't we see the fight?" And
yeah.
their servers were not ready for the amount of people that were wanting to watch that fight because it crashed
Yeah, I mean, I
for
guess they
sure.
didn't really like figure that many people would get on the service and watch the fight. I mean, but even through pay per view that normal fights are through, like that still crashes sometimes too. So it's crazy that these like fights bring that many people and that much money. Because
Yeah.
even McGregor losing, he probably made a ridiculous amount of money. So
Oh, dude, that man, I feel like can just retire. That man, I'm telling you, like seeing him pre-game and then like seeing him way back when he was actually like more into it. I feel like he's gotten comfortable,
hmm
and he's just like, all right, well, I've already made all my money. I don't really have to like
yeah,
work as hard. There's not that primal instinct of hunger where like he needs to like go into this fight. So
yeah, there's not that
regardless,
drive anymore. I mean, because after the Mayweather fight, the dude he could have retired right there and just been set. His grandkids been set, everything been set for essentially life.
yeah,
Because he
for
made
sure.
so much money off that just losing that fight. So I mean, I think he's kind of got complacent. I mean, we'll see. He
Hmm.
said he had like what 3 more fights to do, so we'll see how those fights end. But if he doesn't actually train again like he was in the past, he's not
He
going to
he
win
needs
those. So
that primal instinct in him, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel like he's missing a little bit of him. And I get into MMA because like in college I did like an entire like internship year type thing for it, and I got to try it all out. So he just needs that drive.
yeah, it's definitely a different beast. So oh man,
It's good. Are we forgetting a game or topic?
I don't think we
Have you
are
tried have you tried Zombies Out yet?
on Cold War.
Yeah.
I played it for a little bit. I haven't played with friends, which
Okay.
I've heard it's fun to play with other people. So, I mean, that's might be something that me and you try out. I
I
did
got
this weekend
let's just
find the board game Santorini for $8 at TJ Maxx, which is a huge steal.
That's
Um,
nice.
so it's like originally like a $25 board game that I got for $8. So
It's really good.
that's a good deal. Yeah, I mean, I'm still into everything. I'm excited about the games to come. So,
I love how you're like, I'm still into like everything.
so I meant like board games, video games, TV. WandaVision's been great. Um, yeah, it's just like each episode they're leading up to more stuff. I mean, they showed. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but just watch it. So.
All right. No, and from what I've gotten from this topic, if I want to get tabletop games, go check out TJ Maxx every now and then.
Yeah,
Uh,
I should have got. They had Ticket to Ride a couple months ago, which is another really popular game that's usually 40 for 20. But I was like, like I didn't need it at the time. But
mhm.
now I'm like, I should have picked that up for 20. So
Yeah, no, there's a TikToker that I follow. I forget his name. I'll know by next time. But he like is always going over tabletop games, and like I'm pretty sure I've sent you one or two of his videos.
hmm
But he showed the camel game that we played on New Year's. That was great.
very fun game. So
Yep, definitely got to get into more tabletop games. I need to purchase a few that way I could just have them at home.
yeah, I feel like I'm ready to get a place where I can just like store them because all they're in like they're bottom of my table, and I have some in the closet. Like I'm getting to the point where I have like too many to like really like store and all in one place. And I would love to just have like those like walls where you can like place them in.
Yeah, I know
That'd be cool.
exactly what you're talking about because like that TikToker has them all like stacked up
Mm-hmm.
on a wall, like just
Yeah.
all these games. And I'm just like, I know this man does not go through every single one of these games. Like, it's ridiculous. I want that, but I want a house. Work
Mm-hmm.
in progress.
exactly. Everything is in a work in progress.
Dude,
uh,
that is just how life is. Everything is just about the journey.
yeah. All
All
right.
right, Matthew. Any last words?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Um, yeah, it was a good start to season 2. We'll be doing these weekly. Hopefully, we're gonna get our schedule back to start on Thursday. But um, if that doesn't happen, like I said, it'll be released every single week. Um, and then follow my YouTube channel, Disciple M. Also, as well, hopefully, get started back doing videos there because I definitely need to. So, where can they
Keep
find you,
yourself like
Jonathan?
all right. So for me, I'm basically starting this whole like stock series on my channel, Jonathan Oriana. There's another one out there, so I don't really know if you're going to be able to find my channel, but I'll keep on growing it to where like it's easier to find. So I got that going. Designing stickers outside of this. If you want to follow my Instagram at the CyberYak, all one word. Super simple. If you ever want to see some sticker designs, and I'm excited for this next season. We're definitely got bigger things coming, and
For sure.
definitely a good start to the season. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below and subscribe.
All right. Adios.
Adios.